Alright, hello guys. So today I'm kind of just going to do my makeup look. This is my first video ever. I'm so excited but so nervous. I hope you guys love it. First thing I want to get off and say right away is obviously I'm human, stress. I have texture, okay? So let's just move that on out the door, get it over with. So I'm going to start with this True Blend. It's for dry skin primer. I have terribly dry skin, especially during the winter time. It's crazy, actually, how dry my skin gets. So, I'm just going to take some dabs of this and rub it between my hands, and I'm going to press it into my skin. I've actually found that if you rub it in, at least for me and my skin type, it doesn't really stick at all. Your foundation, it kind of sloughs, and it doesn't really stick, which I want fluffy, non-long-lasting foundation, because I know, girl, I've walked around with that before, and it is not a pretty sight. So we're going to start with that. Grab something really fast. And then I'm actually going to take this e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I'm all about the hydration. And I just stick that on my fingers. I rub it together. And then I also do this in a patting motion under my eyes. And if you see me looking up, I'm sorry. That's where my mirror is. I'm literally just brand new to the whole beauty situation on YouTube, beauty blogging, so I don't have viewfinders or the fancy lights. Depending on how this all goes off, that'll come later. And then I'm gonna take this e.l.f. Eye Refresh. To be honest, I don't really know if it crazy does stuff. I like the fact that it's refreshing, and I'd like to think that it kind of wakes my eyes up a little bit, which is something I have a huge problem with. If I get up, take a shower, and do my makeup, it's like I look like I haven't slept in months. I'm unfortunately not blessed with just, no bags whatsoever. I have bags, you know? This is what it is. It's a family thing. So then I'm going to move right on into my foundation. I'm going to take my favorite foundation brush. It's a Morphe Y7 brush from their Gilded collection. So good. And then I'm going to take this foundation. You guys, I have high-end foundations. Let me tell you, every day I reach for my Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. I am shade 120 Classic Ivory. This stuff's so good. I fell in love with the matte, the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, but because of my dry skin, it really adhered to the dry skin, it really made it noticeable. And I was trying to find something that wouldn't really bring out my dry skin, and I found out that they had a dewy and smooth one. So yes, it kind of makes your skin look shiny, I guess you could say. You'll see it on me when I finish putting it on. But it stays on me so much longer. It's super, it doesn't dry my skin out. And it's just a really, really pretty, gorgeous finish that I am in love with. So I literally just take it on my hand, dab it all over my face to get my base down, take my absolute favorite foundation brush ever, and I stipple this into my skin. The reason you want to stipple, and I found this especially for my skin type, is if you rub it in or blend it in with rubbing motions or circular motions, I find that it more so just moves the foundation around than it does like adhere to your skin. So I find that stippling allows for a bit more of a natural looking finish, I guess you could say. And then we're going to take the other side while this is running down my hand. I also have, and I don't know, you can like super tell. I have red spots on my face right here specifically. It's just like permanently red. I don't really know what to do about it. I've kind of just accepted it, to be honest. You know, we all have our vices, right? I'm then going to take just the stuff that's left on my hand and kind of put a little bit more coverage in the spots that I'm red, which tend to be my nose, those two spots, and my chin, and then I'll just put a little bit more on my forehead, and then I wipe the rest off with a makeup wipe. And then I will go back to stippling that in. So we stipple. And you want to make sure that you get this all over. And then I just take the residue. Sometimes I'll put actual foundation on my neck. For the most part, I'll just take the residue. And you can see that I've got a bit of a shiny finish. But as far as the dry skin goes, it is a savior. Then I'm going to go into concealer, and I'm going to take my obsession right now on concealer. It's the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm in shade Light. And I actually have had this for a really long time, and I just always thought it was too thick. I never really got into it. And it was one of the only concealers I had for a while, and I had to use it. I could not go without concealer. And I've fallen in love with it. It's amazing. Amazing stuff. So we're gonna take the huge doe foot applicator that's on here. And I'm gonna start with, I find it dries quickly, so I do one eye at a time. Because it does dry quickly. I'm just gonna cover that. I'm gonna take my cute little micro beauty blender and I'm gonna spritz it with Makeup Revolution Pro Base Aqua Priming Base. I'm literally gonna spritz the beauty blender wet, so we're setting it as we're blending. And then I'm gonna bounce. This stuff, you definitely can bounce it out. So you see how it's carrying the product out? You know, I just caked like a whole ton on my face. Less is definitely more with this, but at the same time, I'm a full coverage girl, and I'm like, if I don't like put concealer where I want it, I'm like afraid that it's not gonna look right. So we're just gonna blend that out, and I'll actually take a dry big beauty blender. You can see that it's been used, and I'll just go over the spots to kind of clean them up a tad. Because the micro can only do, like, so much, you know? And then we're going to take the doe foot again. Huge coverage. And we're going to go into the other eye. Spritz a little baby blender. And start blending out. And then I'll take my big one. Yes, honey. So then I'll take it one more time, and I use this to kind of highlight the face. Yeah, just to kind of bring it together, I would say. I'm going to take the spritzer, wet the little babe down, and then take it up into the forehead. And this actually might have been quite a bit in my nose, but it gets red and doesn't really adhere. Like, doesn't adhere to my face. It's like I make my own rules. And then you can see that it's highlighted. That's all done though. Then we are going to take L'Oreal Hydra Perfect Loose Powder. I usually just use this by itself, but I haven't been using my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder, so I'm going to mix the two together. Because why not? You can't ever, like, set too much of your face, you know? I'm actually going to take, I want to say this is a Real Technique sponge. I'm not 100% sure on that. And I actually just use, you can tell, the flat part of it, and I dab it into both the powders that I've got in the lid. And you can see that it's pretty covered. And then we go like this. Back and forth. Yeah? We're gonna leave it there. We're chill. We're gonna have a party with the baking. Then we're gonna go into the other eye. Back and forth. Like you're rocking a little baby. Yeah? And that sponge has done its job. Then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Y3, also from the Gilded collection. You can see that it's kind of got like a tip, and it tapers off. And I'm just going to dip into both of these powders, and I'm just going to tap into the rest of my face. Again, you guys, I highly, highly recommend tapping, because if you are rubbing, on your actual face, it tends to really move the product around, and I find that it just isn't as good on your makeup lasting wise. And everybody wants their makeup to last, you know? So we're gonna put these powders away. And then we're going to do a little eyelash curl. I've had this eyelash curler forever. It's from Sephora. I got it in the summer, hence the super bright colors all around it. We're just going to curl. on our face. And then I'm going to take my Big Beauty blender. I'm going to spray it with my setting spray, and I find that this kind of illuminates your face back up from all the powder that we just put on it. And then I'll just do that all over my face. Extra security, right? Like, can never have too much. Beauty blenders are done. We are done with those babies. Then I'm gonna take my Tarte. I love this eyeliner. It's Fake Awake. And we're gonna stick that right in the water. She's so hard to please, but she's a forest fire. I do my best to meet her demands, play a romance, we slow dance in the living room, but all that a stranger would see is one girl. And you can tell that that really just like pops those under eyes. Perfect. Now we're gonna prime the eyes, and I'm actually gonna take the matte paint pot in Chilled on Ice. Guys, eyeshadow primers, this is the best of the best, honestly. It's the best of the best. I actually found this out from Laura Lee, huge beauty blogger, as you guys, I'm sure, are aware. I live and die by this product. Every day, I prime my eyes. And then I take the E62 Cut Crease Sigma brush, and I get it on the top of the brush. You can see that it's got product. And I go right below my brows just to kind of clean that line up. And then I take the flat part of the brush, you can see, and I'll just paint it all over my eye, and then use my finger to blend it out. You can see that it kind of softens, it kind of gets rid of the veins and that look of your eye. Do the same deal. There we go. Yes, honey, we are primed. Perfect. Alright, now time for personally my favorite of this entire video. Those eyes, girl. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out my brushes. As I take them out, I'll kind of tell you what they are. So I have a tapered blending. It's an E40 Sigma brush. Then we go in with another tapered blending. It's an E35 Sigma brush. These babies are dirty, girl, because they are used. Then I'm going to take pencil E30 Sigma brush, and I use this for the corners of my eyes. Then I'm going to take eye shading E55. This goes for the brow bone and under my eyes. And then the last one that I use is this large shader. It's an E60. And that's really for my whole lid and for packing on my glitter shadow. So the one that I'm going to use today is the Too Faced Natural Love palette. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous palette, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm going to first go in with the shade Heaven right here. And I'm just going to get that all over my brush. And I'm going to stick that right all over my lid. Kind of soften up the eye primer. Then we're going to take my E35 and I'm going to go in with the nude color first. I'm just going to tap it on the top, kind of roll. You can see the powder that comes off. And then I'm going to work in circular and windshield wiper motions, and I'm going to really get in the crease, in the outer corner, and the inner third of my eye. And we're just going to work that baby in. This Makeup and Chill color right here. and that's going to be the next dark color that I use. I don't want a lot of it. I'm not a huge dark shadow type of girl, so I'll just get the tip of this brush, and I'm going to go on the same exact spots that I just put the lighter brown color, and we're going to do the same exact motions. You can see that it has darkened it up a bit. This one. Shadow's entitled to its, attitude. And we're going to take the tapered blending E40 brush, and I'm going to go right over those lines. It's just a clean blender to kind of soften what we just laid down. Then we're going to take the large shader, E60. I'm going to spray it with some of my setting spray. And I'm going to go in with Satin Sheets. The shimmer, so gorgeous. I'm going to coat my brush. And then I'm going to go right in the lid. Oh, yes, honey. Look at that. Wow. And don't worry about it. We're going to clean it up. Then I'm going to take the cute little corner brush right here, and I'm going to take this color called Poodle in the palette. It's right there. I'm going to get it on my brush. I'm just going to go in the corner. Press it in with my fingers is what I meant to say, because I can't speak. And I'm just going to take one of my little mirrors. And I have extremely long natural lashes, so I can't do but one coat on my bottom lashes, and I use 3 different mascaras. So I'm going to start with this Juice Beauty, and I'm just going to this kind of primes and separates my top lashes. So that's what I'm going to do with this mascara here. My first coat on the top. And you can just see that kind of just gets the first little bit of mascara on my lashes. I'm then going to go in with the second one that I can actually use on my bottom lashes, and it's the Colossal Volume Express from Maybelline. It's in Glam Black. Girl, I'm all about those drugstore mascaras. They work And then I'm going to take the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I'm going to do the third and final coat on my top lashes. Oh! Look at what I just did to this highlighter. Are you kidding me? I can't. I can't. Oh my god. We had a little fatality. It is what it is, I guess. So now I'm going to move on to my bronzer. I'm going to take a Sigma F05, it's a small contour, and I'm actually going to go in with Kylie's new Skinny Dip Face Duo. And I'm going to use the bronzer Sun-Kissed, and I'm literally just going to tap. You can see that it comes off quite nicely. And then I use this as my contour and bronzer, so I'm just going to take it on my skin and then kind of move it back and forth very smoothly. Get up around the temples, just to kind of give a little bit of a illusion that I'm tan. So we're going to get donezo with that, and then I'm actually going to dip into another Kylie palette. It's the Coco Collection by Kylie's Cosmetics, and I'm going to take the Hollywood Boulevard blush that's in there. Such a pretty blush. I'm going to take the same brush, same thing, I'm going to dip it in there. And then I'm not a huge blush like girl, so I'll just lightly kind of dust a super light. You can see it more up here on my skin. I'm not huge on it. You can see it. Cool. And then I'm actually gonna take my highlighting on here. Y9 and Y19 Morphe brushes from the Gilded Collection. And I'm going to take this same palette and I'm going to do Troop Beverly Hills. This is a beautiful highlighter. And I'm just going to go into the skin. Ooh, girl. You kind of have to build it up if you want, like, blinding. They don't mind that. I mean, you can see it. Girl. Ooh. This is one of the most gorgeous highlights. It's kind of like a golden tinted highlight, and I adore this highlight. I mean, oh. Then I'm going to take the smaller one. We're going to get the nose contour down. Woo! Yes, honey. Cupid's bow. A little bit under the chin. That'll take care of the glowing to the gods for the day. And then I'm going to spray my face with the same thing that I've been using on my beauty blenders. Oh, your girl just inhaled that. Then I'm actually going to take one of Kylie's new velvets from her newest collection. And I'm going to do Commando, I think, today. Oh. I really like her velvet formula a lot more Then her matte formula. I mean, I'm a fan of her matte, but I have to wear those lip glosses for this one. Your girl doesn't have to. So, this is the final look, you guys. Everyday makeup. I really hope you guys enjoy. If you loved it and you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. Give me some ideas. Let me know what you want to see. Let's see where we can take this thing. I love you guys. Enjoy this, please.